Holly, and today I'm going to cover for you some proper form and technique for one of my most favorite stretches, down dog. So let's get into the pose, and we're going to talk about some common mistakes and also how you can avoid those common mistakes and how you can get the absolute best from your down dog. So first, what I want you to do is come on down onto your hands or onto your knees, and we're going to start in a child's pose. I really like to begin in this posture because it sets your wrists up for success, okay? So what you'll do is you'll start in this downward or in this child's pose. Fingertips are reached out in front of you. And I want you to peek up at your hands and notice how flat your wrist is right here. Because in down dog, you never want any pressure on those wrists, which is a very, very, very common thing to happen. So make sure your hands are out far in front of you. Look up. Yep, my wrists are nice and flat. The next thing you'll do is you'll tuck your toes underneath you. And then you're going to peel your hips or lift your hips up to the sky. It's like you're peeling it straight up, lifting those hips up to the sky. Now, your chest is really, really focusing toward your feet. I have a very flexible lower back, so I actually have to kind of round my lower spine so I don't arch it too much. But what I want you to do is focus on bringing your chest to your thighs, and even if you need to bend your legs. So here's what I see most people doing. They come up and then they walk their feet forward because it feels a little bit more comfortable. But then look what happens. My weight is evenly distributed from my feet and my wrists. And what I want is I want your feet back, I want your hips high, and I want your chest pressing toward your toes. That is a very, very common mistake. Another thing you'll see is a rounding of the back. And so I want, like I said, imagine that your chest is pressing toward your toes. So as you're holding that down dog position, pretend that my hand is placed right between your shoulder blades, right here. And I'm not pushing, but I'm gently nudging your chest toward your thighs. Good. As you hold that position, I want you to contract your quadriceps, and then I want you to think about dropping your heels down, because another common thing that we see is rising up onto the tippy toes. Drop your heels down. Think about lifting your tailbone to the sky, lengthening your vertebra. Very nice. Go ahead and bring your knees down gently. And exhale, and that is your down dog.